In a small town nestled between the mountains and the sea, lived an ordinary man named Tom. Tom was not someone who stood out in a crowd. He held a mundane job as a postal worker. However, what no one knew was that Tom harbored an extraordinary passion for running. Every morning before the sun had fully risen, Tom would lace up his running shoes and take to the quiet streets, his only companion the sound of his rhythmic steps and the soft whisper of the wind. Running was not just a routine for Tom, but a meditation, a time when he could clear his mind. Though middle-aged and not particularly athletic, Tom cherished each early start not for competitiveness, but for the clarity and peace it brought him. The town, though small, had its share of annual festivities, one of which was the marathon that attracted participants from neighboring regions. For years, Tom watched from the sidelines, cheering for runners who seemed more adept, more prepared. But deep down, a silent dream resided in him, to enter the marathon and just to complete it. This year, driven by some unknown force, Tom decided to sign up. The decision was not without its challenges. His schedule was demanding, and preparations needed time and dedication. Yet every day, Tom found the perseverance, rising even earlier and adjusting his runs to increase both distance and speed. His determination was unwavering, even when fatigue set in or when the weather was less than favorable. On the day of the marathon, Tom stood at the starting line, a little anxious, but brimming with quiet resolve. As the whistle blew, he paced himself. Finding calm amidst the thundering feet around him, the stretch was long, and doubt occasionally crept in. But with each step, Tom conquered the limitations he had unconsciously placed upon himself. The crowd was larger than usual that day. As Tom neared the finish line, he was met with an unexpected sight. Familiar faces from the town cheering him on, colleagues, neighbors, even strangers who had come to know his impassioned journey. His finish was not first, nor last, but it was a triumph of spirit. In the eyes of those who saw him, Tom had transformed from an ordinary man to an unseen hero. Tom's story was one of quiet determination, proving that true motivation does not come from recognition but from challenging oneself to reach unseen potential.